Okay, I'll start. My name is Clara Cashin. I am studying biomedical engineering, and I will be a sophomore this coming fall. From this course, I kind of like learning about like all like the background stuff that I feel like you wouldn't really learn in school, like learning about patents, doing all the research behind it, kind of like the step by step what you're supposed to do when you're working on a project for like a company or like even just school or anything. So kind of just learning like a concise like going from like research, like finding ideas, talking with like clinicians and like actually trying to prototype and working with a team as well. That was super cool. And then what kind of like this class has kind of like done for me, I guess. I was kind of debating whether or not engineering was kind of right for me because math is like my absolute favorite thing, and like engineering definitely involves that. And I was kind of debating between like actuarial science or like doing something like that. But kind of after taking this class and learning more like engineering backstory and like research and all that stuff, I'm kind of thinking engineering is kind of like what I want to do and like kind of like put me into that route of continuing with engineering and everything. So yeah.
Hi, my name is Smriti Karthikeyan, and I'm a rising junior in biomedical engineering. As far as this course, what I really enjoyed is, like Clara said, was it was really cool to see like the background work, like the regulatory side of engineering, because you don't really get to see that in coursework. And also like it gave a chance for us to use our creative brains to actually start designing and prototyping, which is also very cool and something you don't get to use when you learn theory in coursework. Also, for how this has influenced me for the future, definitely I'm looking into going to med school after, but this course showed me that it is possible to be a doctor and still be involved in engineering, which is what I would hope to do as I go on in the future. Yeah.
Hey, I'm Aiden Golish. I'm also a rising junior. I really enjoyed this class for how it kind of showed you how you actually quantify what a good idea is. Like, it's not just if it's an excellent idea that solves something. It also has to be patentable. It has to make money. You have to make sure that you're allowed to even make something like that with all the regulatory things. And I really haven't really thought of some things. I used to always think that it was just, if you had a smart idea, it's gonna be successful and you won't have to worry about it. But I've kind of realized that you can have this good idea, but you really gotta like analyze it first before you want to really invest all your time into it. You have to really decide, is this gonna be something that's actually worth the time and is gonna be successful? I really think this class has furthered my interest into medical devices. I'm not exactly sure where I'm gonna be in my career in 2 years from now, but I think definitely medical device industry is something that really interests me, and I hope that maybe next summer with my upcoming internship, I'd be able to explore it a little bit more.
Okay, so hey, my name is Mihir Maldaparia. I'm currently in between my sophomore year as a mechanical engineering major. So what I liked about this class was, as Aiden said, learning more about what goes into an invention, a medical device invention in particular. Learning about the background research and the analysis, especially the market analysis and the IP reports that we did. I found that very interesting because it goes to show that there's a lot more that goes into these medical devices than just coming up with an idea like Eureka. That's not usually what's going on in front of everyone. And what I learned from this course essentially is, or where I will be in the future. When I came into Mechie, I did not really have any particular interest that I was going towards, but after taking this class, I've decided that medical devices are very interesting and intriguing for me, and so that's something that I really want to explore in the future and hopefully move towards after taking this class and learning more about it.
Hi, my name is Kadar Abdul Kadir. I'm a rising senior in mechanical engineering. And my takeaway from this class is similar to what the rest of my teammates have. And it was more about learning about the whole process of medical innovation, from the brainstorming stage to the regulatory components and also the pan search research that we did. As far as the effect that this course had on my interest in medical devices, I would say it confirmed or reaffirmed what I already thought about my future, and I was already leaning towards the medical devices of engineering. And after this course, I'm I have reaffirmed that interest and passion for the medical devices industry.
Just very thankful that we get the opportunity to have a course like this at the University of Minnesota, and I also really enjoyed how it was like a smaller class too, so we really got some one-on-one time with our teammates, and it was very interesting to talk to actually medical professionals, where we actually get like a problem that's actually something that's like very actionable for how things are right now, and it's a real life problem basically. So I thought that was really cool.
Being
I
able
also
to
have
have
like a quick closing comment. I really loved that this class brought medicine and engineering together. I think that's something that's not very much focused at the U, which is why this class was very interesting to me. Like you get to learn a lot more in specific about medicine, like medical work and engineering together, and I find that very interesting and nice.
And then I forget his name, but that one guy that came in who was
Brian
like,
Ladd.
yeah, that was really cool. Like getting to like hear from him his perspective about engineering and like going to med school and then like continuing like trying to mesh like nursing and like that like all like medicine with like engineering. So they're kind of like different routes, and you can kind of just like expand like what engineering really means and everything. And then going to like the 3D printing labs was really cool though too.
It's Stratasys.
Yeah.
I also found Eric Little's IP research really eye-opening, and the whole process about how to go about that and finding out what you have freedom to operate in and what you can't and so on. And that was really eye-opening for me.
Yeah, and for me, it was like a really cool like taste of what the real world was like with good mentorship from both our professors and also our clinician mentor. So like it was really eye-opening to see what all those things would look like and what it would be like if you had to tackle a real world problem.